Hey there, this is David River with the New Mexico Coalition Against Domestic Violence, and this is a short introduction on how to use the Batter Intervention Program Facilitator Training online training, which is new as of the fall of 2014. Okay, so the first thing that's going to happen is you're going to receive an email with your new e-training account. That is, unless you already have an account. If you've done the core advocacy training in the last year and a half, then you probably already have an account, in which case you'll be able to just go in and log in to the online training. But here's a sample new account. I create a new account as test guy. There's a username test account and a password. The password you'll see is pretty tricky. So what you want to do is copy it, and make sure you don't copy any spaces before or after that password, or it's going to cause you a lot of frustration. So I'm going to log in with test account and that funky password. You just click the link that's given to you here. Okay, so here's my username and paste that password. Great, and the first thing that's going to happen is you can change that funky password. So just paste it in there one more time and then give yourself a password that you'll remember. If you do forget it later, you will be able to recover it through your email. So not a big deal, but it's nice when you do remember your password. Okay, great. So we're in and logged in as test guy. So the first thing, as far as navigation, there's always this bar up here, and the very first thing is always home. So you can always find your way back home. Click on home and it shows you all the courses. You'll be registered into HEAL, so if you click on HEAL in Introduction to HEAL, and that'll take you right into the course. If it doesn't, just contact us and we'll get that fixed. So the first page you'll see here is an overview of all the modules. An introduction, an overview of the HEAL curriculum, and then 5 modules: the key components, the acknowledgement, cornerstones, challenge, and Sankofa. So these are exactly match the curriculum sections, and in each one, Jeffrey goes over the various activities and philosophies in that section. But you'll want to start up here with the introduction and overview to HEAL. And in this section, there's a video introduction. So you'll just want to watch it. And you click play. A nice little tip here: wait for the little bar to get all the way over before you start, in case there's a problem with your internet. You don't want it stopping in the middle and be frustrated. And you'll see when you come back to this section, there's a nice little checkbox. So your goal is to get all the check marks checked. The next part is, and this is very important, or you won't be able to click on very important sections here, is the materials agreement. We are attempting to make sure that Jeffrey's curriculum is respected and not used without her permission. So if you already have purchased it for your program, no issue there. But the agreement here, for all the PDFs that are as part of this online course, you're agreeing not to use them for any groups or distribute them to other folks. They're for your own learning without the permission of Jeffrey. So if you want to get permission to use them in some way, just contact her. She's incredibly nice about it all. So just agree, and if you don't, give me a call and we can talk it through and save your choice. And when you go back to this section, you'll now have access to see the workbook. So the whole workbook is here for you to look at. You're not allowed to print it from this part. You can save it onto your desktop. To do that, you just right click or get the options up and save as. So as she's going through the various videos and the various sections, if you want to see the activities in more detail, a nice part of this, you'll see if you go down to the table of contents, and say she talked about some activity in cornerstones about the physical abuse. What you can do is just click on that section and it takes you right there, and there you see the worksheets in the book. Okay, then I'm going to go back to an introduction. This is the whole overview. And you see there's progress, 2 of 2 completed. Yay! You've already completed 2 of 2. So for each of the modules then, they're all exactly the same, so we'll just look at one and you'll see how it works. There is a video, and you click on the video, and again, it's handy to look at that little white bar, come all the way across the screen before you click play, just to make sure that it worked. Slow internet, it'll just take a long time, but if there's mistakes in the connection, it can get bound up and stop altogether, and that's very frustrating. If you run into that, here's some options. Under supplementary materials, in each of the sections, there's a low bandwidth version of the video. It's about half the size, so if you're having trouble watching it in a large screen, you can watch a smaller version and try that. If that doesn't work, you can always print out the slides. Here we go. We can go here and then just click print, or right click and print, and then listen to the audio. So if you click on audio only, there's a little triangle. It's very small for some reason, but click on that, and if all goes well.
Hi, my name's Jeffrey Cape, and I'm from Charon Services in Michigan. Welcome to.
And okay, so that's that. You don't. So supplementary materials are here. They're not some things you have to do. It's just really, it's more about making sure you can access this information. So you watch the video, and then you do the homework. So what we've done is we've pulled out one piece of the assignments in the workbook for you to do for each section. This has a couple purposes. One is that you get used to some of the curriculum, which is fantastic. The second piece is that you want to print this out, so right-click on these, print, and do them, save them, and bring them with you to the in-person training. We'll actually use these, your homework, as part of the simulation that we'll do on the second day of the training. So very important, print them out, do them, and bring them with you. Once you've done that, you go back to the section, and in this time, where this was an automatic check, this one you check to say that you've completed that piece of the homework. And if we go back to the overview, you'll see progress 2 of 2. All right, we're already 2 sections through of the 6. So that's how it works. If you run into problems, please contact me, David at nmcadv.org or 505-220-6582. I hope you'll enjoy it. If you do this online work, you'll find that when you get to the in-person training, you'll really know what's going on and have a very effective experience of training. So that's our hope. Enjoy it, and we'll see you at the in-person training.